it out, this is the newest Halloween house in Brookhaven. But if you want her, you'll have to pay 200 Robux. Of course, I bought this house and in doing so revealed each of the secrets it was hiding from us. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment below what time you are watching this video. That's right, folks, the new Halloween update has arrived in Brookhaven. And as you already know, I've already finished all the challenges of the candy hunt. From baby difficulty to extreme. And the difficulty of the hardest candy hunt unlocks this house here. And of course, she gives us a haunted and scary house. At the same time, it is quite dark, so it's a good idea to use a flashlight in here to light things up. And look, everything here is dirty, rotten, and there are cobwebs everywhere. Even the pictures are all crooked. By the way, these rooms hide a big secret, since if we decide to click on each of the frames, you will straighten each of them. Simply a secret passage opens right here. And it's exactly here where the hidden safe of the house will be. And we also have access to the area under the stairs, even if I have no idea of what is here. But it is something very scary, with skeletons, candles, and newspaper. I think the weirdest part of this house is this chair here attached to the wall. I don't think it makes much sense, right? And to get out of this strange place, you just need to click here on this candle and this door will open again. It's a really weird house, isn't it? But today we are going to do something a little different. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but when I was getting the house from the new update, right next to it, we can see a new house that was added with Halloween along with the first one. However, it looks like it's from a Game Pass. So yes, we can only have that house if we pay with Robux to get it. And according to this sign, the name of this house would be the Midnight Manor. It's a huge 3-story house. Explore the spooky basement, turn invisible and haunt others, and also keep the house forever. She will be out of sale in 12 days. So yes, this house will only be here in Brookhaven for 12 days. So it's for a limited time. Obviously, I'm going to buy it so we can discover all its secrets and everything that came out in this new update. Here I have already bought the house, and of course it was unlocked for me. So here we go, it's time to test the brand new Midnight Manor. Look at the size of that. It is a very large house with 3 or 4 floors. It is certainly very big. Actually, it really reminds me of that event house over there, right? Maybe she really is the same thing. However, it seems to be a much cuter house, right? This here is the room with a TV. Actually, this is a scary picture. My god, what was that sound? I think the piano played by itself. I didn't even touch it. That's pretty strange. This house has several very scary and strange paintings that I have never seen before. This here is the kitchen of the house. Oh my god, what's going on? Look, everything here is floating. It feels like someone has been messing around here. Or I don't know, an evil being is in here and I have no idea. Strange things. Does the fridge have normal stuff? Yes, there are normal things. But this kitchen here isn't normal at all, right? Look, there's even a skull in the kitchen. How disgusting. This house has several strange and scary things. Look at this room filled with various books and newspapers. Like, I can't imagine who would sit here looking at nothing. And that's not even the worst part. Actually, there is this room next door that looks like some kind of place for a ritual. What could it be? Strange, huh? But I am not afraid. Let's stay right here in the middle and click right here. Look at that. It seems like I became invisible. Look at the scary thing that happened. Haha. Yeah, it's okay. Now it's over. From what I understood, apparently I became invisible after I clicked. And look at that. Now I'm invisible. As you can see, I'm basically a ghost. I think this only works inside the house. So if I leave the house, I should lose this power. And also now we have these 2 buttons right here at the bottom. We can exit ghost mode and also do a jump scare. Let me test this jump scare here. I think that's it. Kinda serves to scare the players apparently. And look, next to the ritual, there are several ghost hunting things. There's this item that lets you know if ghosts are nearby. And of course, there's a camera to detect ghost noises. Besides the camera, there is also a skull. That's pretty weird. Well, we've explored everything here on the first floor. Now let's go upstairs and, as always, more skeleton heads, candles, cobwebs, and books. The person who lived in this house must have been very studious because there are many books all over the house, man. This is the first room of the house, a somewhat dark and strange bed. Here is an old closet. Is there something here? Can you go through the wall? Oh my god, what is that? Look, there are several skeletons here. What happened to you guys? There is this trophy in the hand of one of the skeletons. What a strange thing. What could have happened here? This is probably the bathroom of the room, where we can go take a shower or even wash our hands. Oh my god, a skeleton! There are skeletons everywhere here. It's as if everyone who lived in this house simply passed away. What theories does this place have, I wonder? I have been walking here and found this room for us to sit and read the newspaper. And besides all this, there is one more bathroom that probably has the skeleton. Apparently not. Wow, what's that sound? Oh my god, what's happening? Look there! It's a ghost hand. Did you see? There was something here, dude. Dude, it seems like there's nothing else. What a crazy thing, dude. Look there, the ghost again. Oh my god. There were even babies crying. This doesn't stop. It only makes sense that there was a baby sleeping in this small room right here. He should be scared by that monster all the time. I imagine he must have played here at this table. Well, it's just weird stuff. On this floor, we also have access to this door here, from which we can see the entire outside of the house. You could even jump over here to the other side. Look, hold on, I hadn't seen these stairs. Let me climb up here, let's see what's up here. Apparently, it's just a place to hide anyway. There's nothing in this room. Look right there in the corner, there is a camera. Probably someone might be spying on us, who knows, right? Let's go to the third and final floor. On this floor, we have a full view of the whole city of Brookhaven. Look at this beautiful scenery. This house is really awesome. Here on this floor, we have more books and even more spider webs. And there's even this room they apparently used to watch some good movies. Look, I turned on the TV. There are only normal channels here, nothing scary or strange. Wow, this room is really strange, isn't it? It's really tall, strange and weird. She also has more skulls and more candles. My god, this here is another room of the house. And apparently she also has a creature inside the closet. Besides a picture here on the floor, but also a place to lie down. Basically, this is a place where all the old stuff is kept. What a creepy place. Guys, I found something really strange in this painting here. If we get closer to this painting and keep clicking on it. Wow, a ghost is literally going to appear suddenly in it. Strange and scary ghost. Look, from what I understood, there is still one more room right up there in the house that we haven't seen yet. Look, I activated my drone so we can see a bit further from this house. And here on the right, you have this floor that we've already seen, right? That's where the giant TV is and all that. However, on this other side, there is another floor that we did not get to see. Look, there seems to be a spooky cauldron in there. Besides some of those markings there on the floor, a bed. Now we really need to urgently find a way to get there. Wow, that was very easy. I just walked right here and ended up in this place. I can't believe it. Hey folks, it looks like we are not too far from discovering new secrets. And here in this place, there are a few more boxes. And there are these drawings on the ground that apparently we can go into. Oh, we were teleported to this strange secret place. What is that? Did I come to another place? Look at this! Here is the cauldron we had seen. You know this type of bed here on the floor? Up here we can see the whole view of Brookhaven, and over here on the other side too. And if we stay here in the middle again, we are teleported back to this other room again. Bro, we haven't checked out this room here either. Another creepy place with boxes and everything. Let's come here and just look. We are now in another strange place. In this other place, we can see a completely decayed skeleton holding that item in its hand. Here are some books on the floor and even more candles. Well, just strange stuff. Yeah, from what I understood, this thing here in the middle is basically a portal that takes us to various places in the house. How bizarre! Here is an idea. Let's first click on this pool option. Now we have a mission to complete. Let's try to find where this pool is located. Well, oh, right back here. I didn't know that such a scary house had a swimming pool. Oh my god. These here are the security cameras of the house. We can see from outside. Look, I'm right back there. Then there's this other camera. There's this one too, but so far there's nothing strange. Nothing out of the ordinary. Look at our kitchen. It seems like the food has stopped moving. There's that ritual place. The kitchen. It seems there's nothing unusual on these cameras. Wait, I hadn't seen this place here. It seems we have a kind of dungeon and even a cemetery. We need to take a closer look at this. It looks like this dungeon is right here in front of the ritual going down these stairs. Wow, these stairs here are really big. We need to go down many steps. And here it is. This is the dungeon where we can lock people up. There are several cells here. I don't know why anyone would use this. Look, there's even a donut here. What a sinister thing. If we keep walking, we can see a cemetery with tombstones everywhere and coffins. Strange things happening. Oh my god, the skeleton stood up. Now he's gone to sleep. This house has many strange and bizarre things. The sound doesn't stop, man. This sound still goes on. Get lost, skeleton. There's another skeleton right here. I hope it doesn't move. Apparently, it's not moving, but smoke keeps coming out of it all the time. Can you close this coffin? Apparently not. Sure, here are some gravestones. We can put names on them. So you can literally write any name you want. You can see that there's only weird stuff around here. Like, check out this little prison right here. I wonder who used to be locked up in here. Yeah, this place is really strange and scary. Let's get a sleeping bag and put it here on this wall. Look at that! A secret place! Yes, folks, we have already found a secret place in this new scary house here. Weird thing, let's go back to the usual place. And another thing we didn't see is that right here, there's another one of those cells that's very close to the dungeon stairs. Comment what you think about this new update and the new house that was added in Brookhaven. I want to know!